In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best Canon cameras in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these cameras, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Canon EOS 80D. The Canon EOS 80D is an affordable yet quality DSLR camera that would be a great option for beginners, intermediates, and professionals who want to capture vibrant photos without spending thousands of dollars. From a design perspective, this unit has a magnesium alloy chassis and a polycarbonate exterior which looks similar to its predecessor, the 70D, but what got my attention the most regarding its construction is that it is moisture and dust resistant, so your creativity would never be bordered on anything. At the top back, there is its optical viewfinder that has a 45-point all-cross type AF system from which you can benefit really much in terms of autofocus while shooting. Slightly below, there is the 3-inch, vari-angle LCD touchscreen that will allow you to make vertical rotations of up to 270 degrees and horizontal rotations of up to 175 degrees. I'd also like to mention that the display has 1.04 million dots and it is covered with a smudge-resistant coating which will ensure that you won't see signs of your fingerprints. Now, let's talk about the features. The 80D is equipped with a 24.2 megapixel CMS sensor and a dual-pixel CMOS AF which will play a great role during your photo sessions and video recordings, and if we add the fact that this camera has a continuous shooting speed of up to 7 fps, it means that you can capture fast-moving objects without any blur. Moreover, this camera is powered by a DIGIC6 image processor, which is widely known for its ability to deliver quality content when shooting even in dark conditions, so you shouldn't worry literally about anything. Another great thing about this camera is its flicker detection system that will minimize the color disparities and exposure with the intention to provide you with the best possible shooting in different lighting conditions. Moving on, the 80D has a built-in Wi-Fi and NFC support which I find it extremely useful, due to the fact that you can transfer your content very quickly to other devices anytime you want. Overall, if you're looking for a quality, DSLR camera that is capable to produce well-defined photos and videos, then the Canon 80D would be the one for you. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. The Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II is a mid-range digital camera that would be a really good option if you're an enthusiast who wants to invest in a quality camera that can do wonders throughout your trips. From a design perspective, this unit boasts a compact, all-black body that is accompanied by 4.2x optical zoom lens, a large 3.0-inch LCD monitor that can tilt up to 180 degrees and down to up to 45 degrees, and a control ring located at the front bottom, of which you can take an advantage in order to manually adjust all of your photos and navigate through the camera menus. For your information, all of the buttons are strategically positioned on the right-hand side of the camera, so that you won't have any difficulties reaching them in order to make multiple adjustments if it is required. But now, let's talk about the performance. This model employs a 1.0-inch, 20.1 megapixel CMOS sensor with a default ISO range of 12,800, that can be expanded to up to 25,600, which means that high-quality images and videos will be your daily routine from now on. But, you will also feel the benefits when you would like to focus on certain subjects, because they will be captured with minimal noise. Moreover, the PowerShot G7 has an ability to deliver a continuous shooting speed of 8 fps, which is really cool considering its price tag, due to the fact that you can instantly capture even the most dynamic objects. I would also like to add that this camera can produce lifelike 1080p Full HD videos at 60 fps with stereo sound in an MP4 format, so you will definitely going to have a great time with it. Finally, PowerShot G7 has a built-in Wi-Fi and NFC support, which is pretty good, because you won't have any difficulties while connecting with other devices in order to transfer your content. To conclude, the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II would be your best companion while you're traveling, and until now, I'm sure that you have already noticed how quality it is. Next up, at number 3, we have the Canon EOS Rebel SL2. The Canon EOS Rebel SL2 represents what does bang for the buck actually stands for, due to the fact that this DSLR camera packs numerous functionalities which will enhance your user experience dramatically. From a design perspective, the Rebel SL2 is available in two colors from which you can choose from, such as the white and the black version which we are currently reviewing, but regardless of your choice, both of them look unique in their own way. This particular model has an excellent deep grip which was heavily praised by the users, because it can accommodate people with large and small hands, so you will always have a stable grip while shooting. At the top of the unit, you will find a multipurpose mode dial of which you can take an advantage in order to make dozens of adjustments, as well as dedicated controls for adjusting the playback, ISO, the exposure compensation and the live view. When it comes to the connectivities, this model has a standard mini USB port, built-in mic jack, it is Wi-Fi, NFC, and Bluetooth enabled, so you will be supported really well. At the rear, there is a vari-angle LCD touchscreen that will offer you a clear sight of everything that you want to record, and an optical viewfinder with a wide area, 9-point AF system which will ensure that you will have an exceptionally accurate focus. Now, let's talk about the features. The Rebel SL2 is powered by a DIGIC7 image processor which makes this camera capable to produce an excellent image quality even if you're shooting during the night, and also has a 24.2 megapixel CMOS APS-C sensor that will output cinematic results. Moreover, this camera can record 60p videos with minimal noise, so except capturing photos you can record lifelike videos for your ultimate experience. I would also like to advise you to take an advantage of the Canon Camera Connect app, through which you can transfer all of your videos, pictures and upload them directly to the social media, so all of your followers may see your pieces of art. Overall, I strongly recommend you consider the Canon EOS Rebel SL2, because it is reasonably priced and it offers a great value for its cost. Moving on, at number 2, we have the Canon EOS 6D Mark II. The Canon EOS 6D Mark II is a fantastic, high-end DSLR camera that combines an attractive look with dozens of useful functionalities, which will ensure that you will have quality photo shootings and video recordings. So let's get started right away. From a design perspective, the Mark II features a lightweight, yet durable aluminum alloy and polycarbonate resin body which is at the same time, water and dust resistant, so you can shoot in different weather conditions without any problem. At the rear, you can notice the presence of the 3-inch vari-angle touchscreen that supports 2-finger gestures, and for your information, the screen has 1.04 million dots which I particularly like because you will always have a sight of everything you wish to record. Moving on, this camera is equipped with a viewfinder that has a 45-point all-cross type AF system which will let you see what are the lens actually seeing, and that's one of the reasons why it is demanded by the users. When it comes to the controls, well, they are placed in their usual positions at the rear and back, so you won't have any troubles accessing them in order to make adjustments. But now, let's talk about the performance. The Mark II packs a 26.2 megapixel full-frame CMOS sensor, 24 to 105 mm USM lens and a DIGIC7 image processor which is awesome due to the fact that these components will ensure a high image quality in both light and low-light surroundings. For your information, the ISO range stretches between 140,000, so the results can't be disappointing. In terms of the connectivities, the Mark II has a built-in GPS, Wi-Fi, NFC, and Bluetooth, so you can connect to your smartphones and other devices within seconds in order to transfer the content you've previously taken. I would also like to note that you can take an advantage of the Canon Camera Connect app too as well, which has many interesting functionalities, such as remote shoot with live view imagining through your smartphone, and much more. To conclude, if you're a professional who is looking for a high-end DSLR camera that is unbelievably powerful, then the Canon EOS 6D Mark II is the one for you. And finally, at number 1, we have the Canon EOS 5D Mark IV. The Canon EOS 5D Mark IV is premium, full-frame DSLR camera with exceptionally powerful specs that gives the camera an advantage when compared to the other cameras in this price range. From a design perspective, the Mark IV sports a classy, all-black body that holds a large, 3.2-inch touchscreen with 1,620,000 dots, and an exceptionally sharp viewfinder which is equipped with a 61-point high-density AF system that will allow you have consistent focus tracking in both low and bright light surroundings. When it comes to the connectivities, this unit has HDMI mini out, USB 3.0 terminals, external microphone and headphone ports, dual SD and compact flash card slots which accept fast UDMA7 cards, so I have to admit that Canon has done a really good job here. In addition, the Mark IV is Wi-Fi, NFC, and GPS enabled, so the process of image transfer to a compatible device will be butter smooth. When it comes to the controls, well, they are spread across the top, the rear and the back, and trust me, they are indeed many so you can make dozens of adjustments while shooting images or capturing videos. Now, let's talk about the features. Mark IV is equipped with a 30.4 megapixel full-frame CMOS sensor which will let you have a consistent and continuous shooting speed of up to 7 frames per second with the intention to ensure that you will never miss anything that is in front of you. Moving on, let's not forget the dual-pixel CMOS autofocus which according to the manufacturer, will deliver up to 80% more image plane, and at the same time, it will let you have an automatic AF tracking which is awesome. Another great thing about this camera is its default ISO range of 100 up to 32,000 that can be expanded to up to 50 to 102,400, which means that you won't have any troubles shooting in low light as I've mentioned at the beginning. Last but not the least, Mark IV has only a single format available when shooting 4K, but fortunately, its ability to shoot 120 fps HD videos and the formats available at 1080p compensate the lack of 4K formats. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these cameras, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.